I think this is going to be good for people to go back and like maybe if you need like some structure to like how, I don't know, just because I do it this way, you've heard me say this a million times. Hi, Liz. Just because I do it this way and this is the way that my time gets like allotted does not mean that you have to do it this way. But like I said in the post, so a live power hour, it's been a while since we did it, but we did it on a Dream Big call one time and it was very, very helpful and useful and just really great to see like, okay, I'm doing this right. Like that was my personality. Like, please just tell me how to do this and that I'm doing it right. And then I'm, checking all the boxes. That's my personality. So it was very helpful to have that, like somebody, and we were doing everything at the same time. So that's kind of what we're going to do today is like, I have my planner ready for Tuesday. And I'm going to go through and just kind of do it in the order that I do it. And you can see if that works for you. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, then go back to however you're doing it. But I want to just kind of walk through start to finish what this looks like and show you, like prove to you exactly like how quick this can go. I think that is all. So I will also be doing some screen share. I'll start a screen share. And so you won't be able to see, well, you'll be able to see me, I think, if I start talking. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I'm going to start a screen share so that you can see what my tracker looks like. And as I'm typing, like what I use, what I say. And then, but that doesn't mean, like I said, that doesn't mean that you have to do it this way. I'm just going to, that's why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing. So I'm going to screen share. And so what I do, sometimes I have Netflix going up in a little corner for some background music, but this is the way that I like to set mine up. So bear with me as this is funny. Okay. So this is my follow-up tracker that I'm pulling up right now, if it will ever open. Hello. Why are you not opening? Oh, there it is. It's just slow. Okay. So I share time here. There we go. Okay. So I go obviously to my messages. Why is everything taking so long? Okay. So I have some messages left over from today that I haven't gotten to that I will get to last. I save those for last and then I just make sure. This is a great little tool over here. Like you can do unread threads. I don't know if y'all have ever discovered that, but it'll tell you exactly what, like what has not been read. That was something that I discovered. As you go along, if you come across a message, like I want to get back to Steph, I can mark as unread. That helps me tremendously because when I see a message, if I'm going throughout my day, this isn't necessarily like now pertaining, but say you accidentally click on it and you're not ready to answer that message yet, you can actually, it's just I click on the little gear and I can mark as unread or mark as read. I also do that on my phone a lot because during the day that keeps me from reading a message and then forgetting about it before I can get to it. I kind of wish text messages did the same thing. Wish I could do the same thing. Okay, so I like to eat my frog first, and I'm going to start with my invites. So if you want to pull up, look at your people that you're going to invite. Now I have to remember who I am. Sometimes my little shorthand is not helpful. And that's why, it's because I didn't spell it right. This is kind of embarrassing that I can't figure out how to say my people. Okay, Tiff. There she is. Okay. So I'm going to invite. And I have my nifty little Invite 101 ready to pull up. I apologize if I'm making you very dizzy. Okay, so here's my inviting someone out of the blue. Copy. I paste it, and then I'm going to go through and make sure that it pertains to what I want to say. So send. Okay, done one. And then I go on to the next one. So y'all can, I'm gonna set, let's see, what time is it? I'm gonna set a timer to make things go kind of smoother so we don't lose track. I'm gonna do 7 minutes for this. I'm changing this one up a little bit because she's been in a group with me before. In this case, I kind of liked what I said, so I'm going to kind of tweak that for my next one. Okay. So is anyone Still working on invites. Cool. So can we move on?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay, that's fine.
Well, you can keep going. My Google Drive takes forever for some reason.
You still got time. And this is not to stress y'all out at all. Like, please don't be stressed out with that. Like, I'm just, we keep it moving.
Right. It's okay. I don't know why it won't pull up for me.
So, and what I did, if y'all saw how I mean, y'all have kind of seen how I've done that before in the past, but that I have it, like I use it so much that it's listed like in my like menu basically. So there's my invite 101, there's my video links, there's my step-by-step signups. And these are all things that I have I'll show you, like I have saved on my desktop in my, so here's all my stuff that I've saved. So I have a lot of stuff saved on my computer, so I don't have to keep going back and forth between the Google Docs. And literally, this is a mess right now, but it's a beautiful mess because it kind of works and I kind of know where things are, but I don't expect anybody to know what that is. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, here's all my, like here I have some Shakeology stuff that I can just like copy and paste, or I can add as an attachment in a message or something. I have a lot of transformations. I save stories here, like I copy and paste the stories, and then I make sure that the pictures like correspond, if that makes any sense. So that's just kind of how I organize. I save things, and I also have a bunch of things saved in my notes on my phone, so that I can pull stuff up when I'm out and about as well. I actually do that quite a bit. We're all laughing about what we're bringing to wear to the leadership retreat. That's what everybody's talking about over there. They're talking about bringing dresses, and how some people are like, I'm bringing pajamas. So, and then I just check them off as I go. You still working on your invites?
Yeah, I can't get people up from what it's doing.
I'm sorry.
My invite 101, I can't find it. It's not pull up.
Oh.
It'll eventually be.
Yes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to our follow-ups. And this, in my case, are either people that I just need to touch base with, or someone that I need to remind about something, or hey, like, you know, we were talking about doing this. Are you still game? You know, just checking in with people. Yikes! I don't know why it zooms sometimes. Like, that's not helpful to me. Okay. I'm having trouble typing today. So it's kind of funny because these follow-ups are actually taking a little bit longer because it's I'm having to kind of be a little bit diplomatic about the way I'm saying things. If you've noticed, like she went through a lot, like there were a couple of times when I was messaging her and she was not messaging back. Like she asked what was it about, and then I gave her lots of time before I was like, hey, just checking back with you. And then I kind of changed the subject because it was her birthday. So at this point, she didn't answer me the last time I messaged her. So I'm kind of having to be a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Is anyone still working on follow-ups? Cool. Mike is sitting here with me and she just shook her head. No, I'm done. What are you reading? Weird but true.
Weird but true facts. 300.
Outrageous facts. Okay. So, so I've gotten done with my invites and my follow-ups, and those are like the hardest ones for me. And now I just have to like connect with people. And this is either someone that I have never talked to on Facebook before, or this is someone that I haven't talked to in a while. I also use those as connects because sometimes my list, you know, people start getting down on the list and you're like, oh, I haven't talked to those people up at the top there for a while. So I'm going to start on those. If at any point you have any questions or come across like something like where you're like, I don't know what to say. I'm not getting any responses right now. I think this is not a time when people are usually getting back to me. Yet, but if that, you can feel free to stop, yell or something.
Are the size of her face when you're born the size of the ocean.
Sometimes I go back and I look and see if there's something I could talk about from their posts. Sorry. So at this point, I'm sending a gal that actually she's interested in being a discount coach. So she wanted to know how to sign up, and she's military. So I'm going to go into and tell her about how to do that and how to sign up, and then be reimbursed and all that through the military discount. So, but seeing as how it's telling me that we have 9 minutes and 15 seconds left, I'm going to go ahead and so at this point, since I'm done, like I have all my things checked off, and at some point, like last week, I added a whole bunch of people that were like from groups and stuff. So like I have a bunch of people filled out. Like I just went ahead and filled in because it basically covers the rest of my week. Once they actually accept my friend request and all of that, I kind of fill that in. So I'm not adding right now, but that's another thing that I would do during this time. And then I would go through my messages and just transfer those over into my tracker, if that makes any sense. So are there any questions about that?
Is your tracker something that you download, or did you just make a spreadsheet?
I made a spreadsheet based. I kind of used one that this is what I used. This is based off of one of it's based off of something that Summer does. This was one of her things that I found back. I think it was on her website. The Team Courage back in their, like in some of their resources and stuff that they use, and I used that to make some of the like the headers. But basically, I just took that, like the bones of that, and made my own. Like what that needed to look like for me and what I needed to keep track of.
Okay.
So yeah, I can send you like the headers, like the list of like what I track of, and just I mean, TeamZ does that for you. Like basically, it'll take like when you actually contact somebody. That's a tracker that a lot of people use. It's an online thing, and you basically download and input all of your list into TeamZ, and then it goes through and like you click on the person and you talk to them, and then it's like once you click on them, it like records for you that you talk to them, and like I think you can make notes yourself and stuff like that. I've never done it, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's an option. This just works well for me. I can wrap my brain around it. It might take a little bit longer because then I have to go back and transfer, like this is what but it makes it a little bit, it kind of helps it stick in my head a little bit better, like because I'm like, okay, I talked to this person and this is what we talked about. So I feel a little bit, I still have a little bit of like people, I'm afraid people are going to fall through the cracks, but my system that I kind of have set up keeps me, like I can make a note to myself, like I have a notes column, and that's where like I make a note if I need to follow up with somebody about a video, and I like color code it, like if something is important, I just like I highlight it in green, basically that whole like just that cell or whatever. So
okay, all right, cool. Thank you.
It's one of those things that like, I mean, it works for me, but it does not work for everybody, and that would stress people out. Like I know some people that they look at that and they're like, if Krista's listening to this later, we talked about it, and she was like, girl, I can't even. And I was like, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's just a personality thing, and it's whatever works for you. As long as it works and as long as it keeps you tracking and keeps you organized, then it works and it's fine. So I hope that kind of gave y'all like a little like, and really like that's it. And I go and I transfer and I'm done. So y'all are doing great, and just I hope that gives a little bit of an insight into like what I do and like what it looks like, and kind of takes some of the mystery out sometimes when you see somebody else do it. I'm like, oh, okay. So like I said, there's nothing magic about any way that I do it. It's just I just know it works, so I wanted to share. So if you have any questions, I'll post the recording, comment with any questions or anything that you have trouble with. But keep up what you're doing. Y'all are doing great. Hope y'all have a good week.
So Martha, I did have a quick question for you
Yes,
ladies.
absolutely.
So my sister and I are doing that like couples challenge or partner challenge starting Monday. And we're gonna not that nutrition isn't like important, but we're gonna focus more on water and workouts. But we're trying to figure out the best way to like calculate the points, because we're only gonna count like one workout. So some person does 2 workouts a day. Not everyone can. We know that. So workouts and water, but if we count like ounces plus a workout, someone could hypothetically like not work out and still have a significant amount of water. So do you guys have any like suggestions on what would be a good way?
I don't know if it specifically would go towards that, but it makes me think of in the Dream Big files, I think there's a challenge within a challenge.
Okay.
Let me see real quick if I can pull that up, and maybe in three and a half minutes.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I love it. It's kind of a challenge for me. I'm like, ooh, what can I do?
Yeah, because we don't want to, like Brady and I were talking about it, we want like the workout to be the bigger portion of it. Not that drinking water isn't important, but someone could, we don't want it to just be like, oh, you skipped your workout, but then you still have all the water, so therefore you win.
That's not what I meant to do. I didn't want Dream Big. I wanted Dream Big files. Where is it? I have too many things. I think that there's one I think that there is one in the Dream Big files.
Okay, I can look at it. I'll look it up.
Challenge group. It might be in the challenge group. Information. How did I see that? I know somebody has done that before.
Okay.
And it might not be exactly what you're looking for, but you might be able to tweak it.
Yeah, no, that'd be perfect.
So I've seen something like that before, and I just need to figure out where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can look, no worries.
Yeah, that's a good question, though. So, awesome. Do you have any questions, other Liz Lopez? Good. Awesome. Are you home yet? You're like, I wanted to go home. Awesome. Okay. Well, y'all be safe. Have a good rest of your week, and I will talk to y'all later.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.